From the rugged frontier of Anatolia rose a man whose vision would ignite the dawn of an empire, Osman Ghazi. His life was shaped by courage, faith, and an unshakable belief in destiny. He wasn't born a sultan, but his spirit was that of a king. Through daring battles, strategic alliances, prophetic dreams, and moments that forever changed history, Osman forged the very foundation of the mighty Ottoman state. In this video, we'll journey through the defining stories of his life. We'll explore the moments that reveal the heart of a true leader, the wisdom of a visionary, and the enduring legacy of the man who started it all. Join us as we uncover the tale of Osman Ghazi, the father of an empire. Osman Ghazi, the dream that changed the world.
Have you ever had a dream that felt so real, so powerful, that it changed the course of your life? For Osman Ghazi, the founder of the Ottoman Empire, one such dream did exactly that. It's a story that has echoed through centuries, a vision that laid the foundation for one of history's greatest empires. So, what was this legendary dream? Picture this. Osman, a young and ambitious warrior, is resting in his sleep. He has a profound vision. He sees a moon emerge from the chest of a holy man, Sheikh Edebali, and then enter his own chest. From that very spot, a massive, magnificent tree begins to sprout. Its roots dig deep into the earth, anchoring it firmly, while its mighty branches stretch out, reaching for the heavens. This wasn't just any tree. Its branches spread so wide they cast a shadow over the entire world. Beneath its shade, mountains rose, and from the base of these mountains, rivers flowed. People drank from these rivers, watered their gardens, and powered their mills. The tree itself was adorned with lush leaves, beautiful flowers, and ripe fruits. It symbolized incredible growth, prosperity, and life itself. The four great rivers of the world, the Tigris, the Euphrates, the Nile, and the Danube, flowed from its roots. The leaves of the tree were shaped like swords, turning in the wind towards major cities across the globe. When Osman woke up, he was deeply moved and went to Sheikh Edebali to understand its meaning. The Sheikh, a wise and respected spiritual leader, gave an interpretation that would ignite a fire in Osman's heart. He explained that the dream was a divine sign. Osman and his descendants were destined to rule a vast and powerful empire. The tree represented this empire, which would grow from his lineage, providing justice, protection, and prosperity to the world, just as the tree provided shade and sustenance. The rivers symbolized the spread of their influence and faith, bringing life and order wherever they flowed. This dream wasn't just a prophecy, it was a divine mission. It became the driving force behind Osman's ambition, giving him the conviction and inspiration to unite the Turkmen tribes and begin his conquests. The dream confirmed that his struggle was not just for land or power, but for a higher purpose. It's often seen as the spiritual birth of the Ottoman Empire, a turning point that transformed a local chieftain into the founder of a world-spanning dynasty. The dream tree became an enduring symbol of the Ottoman Empire's strength, its deep roots, and its expansive reach. What do you think? Was this a divine prophecy or a powerful story created to legitimize a new dynasty?
Osman Ghazi, the battle that sparked the Ottoman rise.
Have you ever wondered how one battle could change the course of history and lay the foundation for an empire that would last for over 600 years? Today, we're diving into the epic Battle of Buffon, a pivotal moment that announced the arrival of a new power on the world stage. The Ottoman Empire. The year is 1302. In the region of Anatolia, a young and ambitious leader named Osman Ghazi is making a name for himself. The once mighty Byzantine Empire, though still a formidable force, is facing increasing pressure on its eastern frontiers. Tensions are high, and a major confrontation is inevitable. This sets the stage for the Battle of Buffon, fought near the ancient city of Osman Ghazi, leading his determined warriors, faced a Byzantine army commanded by General Muzalan. This wasn't just a minor skirmish. It was a test of strength, strategy, and will. The Byzantines likely underestimated Osman, seeing him as just another local chieftain. They were about to learn a costly lesson. Osman with his deep understanding of the terrain and innovative tactics, outmaneuvered the larger, more conventional Byzantine force. The battle was fierce, but Osman's leadership shone through. His warriors, inspired by his bravery, fought with incredible ferocity. The result was a stunning and decisive victory for the Ottomans. The Byzantine army was routed, and their commander, General Mozalan, was killed in the chaos. The news of this victory sent shockwaves through the region. It was a clear signal that a new, powerful force had emerged. The Battle of Bafin was far more than just a military triumph. It was the moment the world truly took notice of Osman Ghazi. This victory solidified his control over the surrounding lands and opened the floodgates for further Ottoman expansion into Byzantine territory. It was the first major step on a long road of conquest. The psychological impact was immense. It boosted the morale of Osman's followers and attracted new warriors to his banner, all eager to join a proven winner. Following this success, the Ottomans began a systematic siege and capture of key Byzantine cities. The momentum gained at Bafon was unstoppable. It directly led to future conquests, most notably the capture of Bursa, which would become the very first capital of the burgeoning Ottoman Empire. The battle proved Osman's genius not just as a warrior, but as a brilliant strategist and an inspiring leader. So, the next time you think about the great empires of history, remember the Battle of Bafin. It was the spark that ignited the flame of the Ottoman Empire, a turning point driven by the ambition and skill of one man, Osman Ghazi. This single victory truly set the stage for centuries of history.
Osman Ghazi, the prophetic blessings of Sheikh Edebali.
Ever wondered how one of the world's greatest empires got its start? It wasn't just about swords and strategy. A huge part of the story involves a powerful spiritual blessing that changed everything for a young leader named Osman Ghazi. This is the story of Sheikh Edebali's blessing, a pivotal moment that laid the spiritual groundwork for the mighty Ottoman Empire. Imagine this: Osman, a brave but still emerging warrior, seeks the wisdom of Sheikh Edebali, a highly respected Sufi master. This wasn't just a casual meeting. Osman deeply respected the Sheikh's spiritual insight and sought his guidance, showing incredible humility for a future ruler. He knew that true strength wasn't just about military might, but also about having a strong moral and spiritual compass. During one of Osman's visits, something extraordinary happened. Sheikh Edebali saw a vision, a prophecy of a great empire that would rise from Osman's lineage. He saw a tree growing from Osman's heart, its branches stretching across the world, providing shade and protection to all. This was the vision of the Ottoman Empire. Moved by this divine sign, Sheikh Edebali gave Osman his blessing. This wasn't just a simple prayer. It was a profound endorsement, a spiritual seal of approval. The Sheikh prayed for Osman's success, for his dynasty to be prosperous, and for justice and faith to flourish under his rule. For Osman, this was a massive turning point. It filled him with the confidence and the divine mandate he needed to pursue his ambitious goals. He now knew his quest was not just for power, but was blessed by a higher purpose. This blessing did more than just boost Osman's morale. It was a symbolic alliance, a powerful bond between the political leadership and the spiritual heart of the people, represented by the Sufi order. This alliance gave Osman's rule legitimacy in the eyes of his followers and other tribes. It wasn't just Osman the warrior anymore. It was Osman, the chosen leader, endorsed by a revered spiritual figure. This spiritual foundation became a core part of the Ottoman identity for centuries to come. It shaped their culture, their laws, and their sense of purpose. The story of Sheikh Edebali's blessing reminds us that the greatest empires are built not only on power, but on a foundation of faith, wisdom, and purpose. It's a testament to how spiritual guidance can shape the course of history.
Osman Ghazi, the legendary sword that crowned Ottoman Sultan.
Have you ever heard of a sword so powerful it could forge an empire? Today, we're diving into the legendary story of the Sword of Osman, a symbol that defined the mighty Ottoman Empire for over 600 years. This isn't just a weapon, it's a testament to faith, power, and a vision that changed the world. Picture this. The late 13th century, a young warrior named Osman Ghazi is destined for greatness. According to tradition, he receives a magnificent sword from his mentor and father-in-law, the revered Sufi mystic Sheikh Edebali. This moment wasn't just a gift, it was a profound ceremony, an initiation. It marked Osman's rise as a leader, entrusted with the sacred duty of defending and upholding the principles of Islam. The sword became the physical embodiment of this divine mandate. From that day forward, the sword of Osman transformed into the ultimate symbol of imperial authority. It was the centerpiece of the Ottoman coronation ceremony, a ritual known as takladai, or the girding of the sword. For centuries, new sultans would travel to the sacred Eyüp Sultan Mosque in Istanbul. There, in a solemn and grand affair, they would be girded with this very sword. This act wasn't just for show, it was a public declaration, signifying that the new sultan had officially inherited not only the throne, but also the spiritual and military responsibilities of his ancestors. It was like receiving the keys to the kingdom and the blessing of heaven all at once. The sword represented the dual nature of the sultan's power. It was a symbol of his temporal authority as a ruler, general, and lawgiver, one who wielded military might to expand and protect the empire. But just as importantly, it represented his spiritual authority as the caliph, the leader of the Muslim world. It connected the sultan directly back to the founder, Osman Ghazi, and his original vision of a unified, powerful Islamic state. The sword was a constant, tangible reminder of the empire's core mission and its deep-rooted heritage. Even after the empire fell, the legacy of the sword of Osman endures. It remains a powerful relic, housed today in the Topkapi Palace Museum in Istanbul, drawing visitors from all over the world. It tells a story of ambition, faith, and the enduring power of symbols. It's more than just a piece of steel. It's a piece of history that continues to captivate and inspire. What do you think is the most powerful historical symbol? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from history. See you in the next video.